Another episode of exploring around and showing off the Reihoku area, starting off at Mitinoaki in Tosa Town, which is one of the towns in Reihoku. So there's Motoyama, Tosa, Otoyo and Okawa village. And I would say this is probably one of the most popular roadside stations, Mitinoakis, in this area. It's on Route 439, which you can see over there, close to Tosa Samiyoro, which is the big dam, which you can probably see on this map. Yeah, here. That's the dam over this direction. And we're down here, Samiyoro, Mitinoaki. And we'll quickly get inside, but yeah, this is a great example of a roadside station which has so much to offer. But there's a restaurant to the right, there's a barbecue terrace, and there's loads of products inside. My favourite products are in this corner. Really cool handmade mugs and plates and stuff. I actually have one of these in blue, but he's got some new stuff out which are really cool. Perfect for like coffee size, matcha, soups and stuff. So yeah, this is my favourite section. But there's so many local products that you can find in here. Yeah, some really cool, interesting things. That's new, photo frame. Got a karate cat and a kintore cat. That is new. But yeah, you just get loads of crafts. I've got these as well, some of these chopsticks at home. But all like locally made. And if not, it's still quite nice, handcrafted stuff. Another nice section is the food, biscuits, local sauces and stuff. You got some Kochi specific stuff, you got some of this area, Tosa specific stuff. You got some local ice cream, you got teas. There's so much stuff. And then yeah, this is also a very popular thing, the beef. So Tosa beef is really good quality, and the chicken from Okawa is like really good quality and sought after. Tosa has its own akaoshi as well, which yeah, is really nice. And you can have barbecues here, book it out, and have, you know, grills on this area where you can just cook your own stuff and enjoy big parties, which I've done a few times. So yeah, barbecue terrace. Got a restaurant here that's shut right now, and then the main shop. But this is such a cool little pocket of businesses that you can stop off at if you need to. So that's the first thing I'm showing off. Coming around the corner, you have Mishima Grape Farm, which I've never actually been in. There's some kakigori there, which you can apparently buy, but it's just literally right next to it. I do think it looks quite nice, quite American, the sign itself. I'm going to shoot a few things right here. I'm not sure what that building is from the back, but yeah, the reason I've come to this side is because if you walk up this road, you get towards an award-winning sake brewery, which I know is sourced to the UK and other countries, and it's won multiple awards. It's super famous and popular. In this local area, it's almost all that people drink. Any nomikais or parties that you go to, you will find this branded sake. So I'm going to walk you up to the brewery itself, which is surprisingly small if you think about how it's distributed all around the world, but it still is a really well run, a nice location to go and check out. I do quite like this shot with the car, with the cover and these two lights and these two mirrors. You got someone working in the fields to my right. So I'm going to take on that, maybe portrait and crop in a bit. But yeah, you just come behind this and you got a bunch of rice fields that span all the way to the left of me, and a few greenhouses here as well. Yeah, you find pockets of rice fields all around this region, which you've seen in a few recent videos, but it's just about in full kind of growth right now. I'm assuming shortly they'll start harvesting, but you can see how lush it is right now. And yeah, it spans way to that White House in the background. And yeah, you get these pockets all over. You get them like alongside houses as well, just a little plot, which is crazy. I feel like in most of the places, those small plots would instantly be snapped up and turned into housing, but here you have rice fields. The tractor in shot is quite cool. But nothing seems to be going on in this greenhouse right now. Nothing's growing yet, but to my left there's a bit going on. I also love like the water systems here for like emergencies, but also a lot of the water supply that you get just day to day is so like natural, just straight from the mountains. But yeah, look at this area. Like to have just plots of rice alongside these beautiful houses. It's just so like unique for anyone from Europe, I feel. So she just comes straight from that wooden hut and the Mitinoaki and come down this way. We head towards the brewery, which I don't know if it's open, but I'm just going to show you the outside for reference. And it's called Keigetsu. Keigetsu Brewery. It's world renowned. I know very, very high rated bars and restaurants in the UK have it supplied. It's somewhat of a premium product. And the good thing about being here, although I don't drink, the people that do, you get obviously more variety, more options. You get everything that they make, whereas in the UK, only certain things get shipped. So you can't try everything. There's a lot of character along these roads. A lot of weird things that you wouldn't normally see. Yeah, this is it. So this building, the building on my left, the black one, these are all buildings part of Keigetsu Brewery. They then have the main shop as well that you can go in, which I will go in and I'll try and film, but normally they are very welcoming though. Wow, look at the rice spanning across here. Got some nice residents, got a delivery man dropping stuff up. But yeah, we'll go inside and I'll ask if it's okay to go in and video. But I've been in a few times and yeah, they are super, super welcoming. They do offer you samples most of the time, but obviously I don't drink, well I don't drink, so it's kind of lost on me. But I'll take a picture or two if I'm not allowed to video. But yeah, this is the main entrance where the shop is. Really, really nice. 今日は見るだけ、見たいだけ。はい。飲みません、お酒。けど、友達と家族飲む。たくさん飲む。
So you
I'm just
send
looking.
the movie to your
Yeah, so I'm just showing everything. What's the most popular?
I think if what kind of food do you like? It depends on the food.
Yeah.
The material is depend on the each sake, each food. For
Wow.
example,
Yeah.
nigori, turbid one, white cloudy one.
Yeah.
This is very much for the spicy food.
Spicy food.
Extra dry type. It's very suitable for the oily food. For example,
Tempura,
fried chicken,
karage. Yeah. Nice.
This one, for example, caprese, tomato and fresh cheese.
Yeah. Maybe everyone likes
Everyone
karage.
likes karage.
So,
I think so.
yeah.
の夢
Yeah.
50 or 55, it have good balance. These are much for wide food, wide range of
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
This part は
Yeah.
Producing method is
Yeah.
special way, traditional way. So it takes about double time to make this type
Wow.
of sake. These are all about 1 month. 1.5 months, but it takes 2.5 months.
Wow.
2 months and a half.
Yeah. Longer.
It takes a long time to make such a traditional way.
This is most premium. Premium.
Premium.
Only big
The
size.
price is premium.
Yeah. And then 8 years aged.
Yes.
Wow. I always see the yuzu sake everywhere. And in the Mitinoaki or Monbel, they have. Yeah. Everywhere. So, you know. And then this is special, like
Sparkling.
unique.
Unique. Every time, please come again.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll read it. All right, thank you very much. ありがとうございました. Cool. I hope you saw a little bit of that. Last time I came, I actually did a factory tour, but I'm not going to do that. Basically, there's stuff all down that way. You can see how it's kind of fermented and processed. I didn't want to take up too much of her time. Also, didn't expect her to actually talk me through the stuff, like really good English. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully you got a kind of sense for the different products there and how they pair with food, and how certain ones are a bit more premium because of how long they've been aged, or how long the process, because they do like traditional fermenting processes for some of them. So yeah, really, really interesting. And yeah, unfortunately I don't drink, but I know many people that would die to live near here. Going past here, you can get the smell coming out of these vents of the sake as well. It's just absolutely beautiful. And to have that in the local area, such a well-renowned and award-winning sake brewery, is just absolutely mental. There's a leaflet here. You can pause and look at the different pages here. Just kind of read it all, see it all. That is the leaflet you can read, get a bit more information. Just looking out across these rice fields, absolutely stunning. This walkway though is a little bit, it feels like it's going to snap in half. Just these open flat plains of rice are just so satisfying and relaxing to look out across. So I just want to do that for a minute. And I drive past these regularly. That building right there, just along the main road, I've never seen anyone actually in it, and I feel like it's such a perfect place for like opening a business. But I have no idea who owns it, and I don't know how much it would be, but it's like the perfect size for, I don't know, something like opening a gym or like a big cafe, or I don't know if it's used for anything, but I never see anyone in it. Either way, I basically done a loop around and coming back to the Mitinoaki. It's just so interesting, like how that's just placed in Tosa. And my friend, yeah, he works in the bartending industry, and they use it in Waltz, which is like a really, really popular, famous bar in London, and it's like top 50 in Europe, I think, for bar. It might be in the top 30, might even be in the top 10, I don't know. But either way, like, it's so popular, and it happens that their bar sources, you know, this stuff, and then I am just living in this area where it's just the coincidence. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I've just done a loop, and I'm basically just trying to show off this area in Japan, because there's so many businesses that have been set up here that just absolutely insane, and like you just wouldn't expect it to be here. Like that is probably the biggest example of something that's being created here in Kochi, and it's become such a global like sensation. Obviously a lot of people don't drink sake, I don't know sake, but the people that do know, they know it's like some of the top stuff, and you can see it by the awards they've won. I was going to show off more and kind of talk about each product on my own, not that I know anything, but kind of look at the labels and see what's won what, but you might have been able to see that from the video. But either way, like she talked about some of, you know, the best things paired with certain foods and stuff like that. But yeah, that is this video. I've just shown you in this, you know, 300-meter radius how much there is to see as you're passing through Tosa, and it goes straight towards Motoyama. So if you went into Motoyama, went to what I talked about in the last video, if you haven't seen that, go check it out, and then came here and stopped off, got lunch, had a barbecue or something, bought some local beef that you can have a barbecue on the beach somewhere, and then went to the sake brewery to buy some sake. You've got so much to offer in Reihoku and in Kochi, like out from the city as well. There's just so much. I don't know, it's honestly the best thing you can do, like come out with some mates or family, if you are coming to Japan. Rent a car, come up to this area. You can stay in some like Airbnbs that are around here, or like homestays and stuff like that. There is also a really nice hotel by the Samira Dam. Come down here, get some local beef, or book out a slot in that barbecue terrace, and then go to the brewery, get some stuff. Like, there's just so much you can do. It's incredible. So I hope you have enjoyed this one. It's a bit of a quick one and not many pictures, but I just wanted to show off what is here and the abundance of nature, the abundance of businesses and stuff you can try out. It's, yeah, definitely, it would definitely be a cool memory if you came out. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed. Ending it off looking at this board, I think, because it shows a few more things you can do in the area. If you like nature, if you like Japan, I highly recommend coming out to Kochi and up into the Reihoku area and just trying out a few of these things. I mean, you can pause on the map right now and kind of get a gist of what's around. There's so much to offer, like just come out here. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed. I hope this one was worthwhile, worth the watch, and I'll catch you in another one if you happen to stick around. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you in another video.